In today's video, we got a Washington Wizards rebuild, except I give them Prom Agent Zero Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, so I don't know what made me think of this video. I thought it'd be cool to rebuild the Wizards with Prom Gilbert Arenas, man. I know he been in the news a lot. You know, I think he actually just got arrested, maybe? Wait, I don't even know. Did he get arrested? That he got arrested on a gambling charge or something. He been in the news recently, so you know what? We put him in the video. Maybe Gilbert here can get us a nice little viewed video. So it's literally just the same Wizards roster, except with Prom Gilbert Arenas. We're gonna try to get him a championship today because, as you know, he never won a ring, man. Award history, he only had 3-time All-Star, not even a first-time All-NBA, but this dude, Gilbert Arenas, bro, I used to play with him in NBA Live 08, bro, and he was so nasty, bro. So nasty. Look at that, bro. Prime years average 29, bro. Nasty. And I do have something in mind once we get to the offseason, maybe the NBA draft. If you can guess what I'm talking about in the comments down below right now, I'll pin your comment. Like, sub, comment down below. Let's get into it. Now that we have him under contract for 5 years on a very friendly deal, making $22 million a year, that is our cornerstone piece. I think we got to give him some pieces around to work. I like Alex Sarr here. I think him and Alex Sarr can be a nice little complimentary piece right here. Also, if you are new to my videos, we play on 75 trade negotiation difficulty, so it's a little more hard. So in this first year, I'm not going to change too much. I kind of want to see what he does in this year one season, kind of with this stock roster. Don't really expect us to be good. CJ and Chris Middleton both on expiring deals, so we're going to have a very open cap sheet to maybe land a superstar in the free agency to pair with Gilbert Arenas. I will check the trade finders just to kind of take a look. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing a trade like this. Yeah, nothing here is really worth taking. Besides this trade, I think I'm going to do this. It's the same expiring contract with expiring contract. Either way, we're getting off the money, and we're just getting an extra first-round pick from Miami in 2029, sending CJ over to the Heat. They could use him off the bench, so that's the first trade of the video. Can Chris Middleton kind of lay me the same similar thing? I doubt it, but if there's a pick here, I'm definitely going to take it. I don't see anything, so I'm just going to let this contract burn. So right now it'd be Arenas, Trey Johnson, Coulibaly, Middleton, Sarr, and then Bub Carrington, Kispert, Keontae George, Champagnie, and Cam Whitmore off the bench. I'm gonna not play Terry Rozier. Let's give it to AJ Johnson. I think he definitely deserves some extra minutes here. Yeah, Arenas got a 95 touch and shot tendency, so that's gonna be pretty nasty. Middleton, bro, you can get down to like a 65 respectfully. We don't need you shooting the ball. Sarr's got to get up to an 80. He's got to be maybe another centerpiece of our team going forward. Bub's gonna be a nice little scoring guy off the bench. Same with Trey Johnson. All right, without further ado, let's get into it, man. First game of the season against the Boston Celtics is a surprising win. Arenas goes for 16-10 in his debut, and we're able to beat the Celtics right there. That's not a win against the Cavs. We lose by like 40 points. Gilbert is gonna be hopefully really good for us, man. I didn't check system proficiency. What fits Gilbert really well? I think we want to be pushing the ball, no bullshit. Yeah, let's run 7 seconds with this team, bro. And let's take a look at what kind of badges Gilbert has. He only has 12 badges. You would think he would have maybe more than that, maybe like 20 badges, but 12 badges isn't terrible. No Hall of Fame badges. I did a rebuild once with Gilbert Arenas, like off stream, like years and years ago, and he went on to win like 7 MVPs straight. Some crazy stat. I won like 20 championships with him. It was wild. All right, so we're 12-14 to start this year. A little better than I thought we would be, to be honest with you. Gilbert so far is averaging 24.5, 6 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. He's shooting 49, 40, 85 splits. So, I mean, he's having a really good season, man. We actually are sitting at a play-in team. We're sitting at the 9 seed as of right now. So, we're just going to sim through this year, see what happens. I'm going to see how boys at the trade deadline or the end of the year. All right, deadline is here in this year, #1 season, and we're bad. And that's a good thing. We're 19-31. There is a specific player I want in this draft, and I need to be in the top 5 to 7 picks in this upcoming draft. I need to be. Right now, we're sitting at the 10 spot in the Eastern Conference, so we're going to be a top 10 pick. They want Keontae George to run the 2. He's a shooting guard power forward. I thought he was listed as a small forward. I'm not too sure. Stats halfway through on the year. Gilbert's averaging 23.5, 5, and around 7.7 assists a game. Steal a game, 49, 41, 83 splits. Middleton there, we don't care about you. Alex Sarr. Man, you know, you're shooting 40% from the field as a 7-1 skilled center, and you're shooting 60% from the line. That's not great. Trey Johnson is the most efficient rookie in 2K history, bro. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists. That number is going to be spiked. I guarantee you he shoots 50, 40, 90 next season, I promise. Bub Carrington off the bench, calm. Bilal Coulibaly, calm. Corey Kispert, one of my favorite players in 2K, always shoots 40% from 3. Keyshawn George, and then Cam Whitmore is pretty garbage, bro, to be honest with you. The good thing about this team, hey, look at Terry Rozier actually playing well. The good thing about this team is that you got so many players, right? You got so many players that are young and trade candidates, like so much trade value on this team, man. We have a bottom 6 offense in the NBA. and a bottom 4 defense with the 5th worst or 4th worst point differential in the NBA. All right, so we're gonna go to the end of the season. Did Gilbert make an all-star team? He must have, bro. Like, there's no way Gilbert didn't make an all-star team, right? It's Gilbert Arenas, man. Let's see. Gilbert did make an all-star team, and he actually led the East All-Stars with 20 points. So shout out Gilbert for he might have got all-star game MVP. We put up 149 on the Philly right here, and Gilbert dropped 46, 10, and 6. All right, end of the season right here. We're gonna end with about 31 wins as SGA wins MVP in this year number 1 season. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey wins 6-man on the Lakers. I don't know how the hell he ended up on LA. Depoy goes to Wemby. Cade gets most improved. Devin Booker clutch player, and Dagnall and the Thunder win Coach of the Year, 61 games. All right, we'd have him on All NBA team, not first team, not second team, and he does make third team. They're 23.5, 6, and 8 assists. He finished with a steal game on 50, 42, 84 splits. So he's a 95 overall. He's a stud, and he was a second round pick too. A lot of people don't realize that. We do have Trey Johnson on All Rookie second team, so shout out Trey Johnson. 31 and 51, probably gonna be top 10. And one more look at stats if you did want to see. So Gilbert Arenas could not carry this team to the playoffs. That's how bad the Wizards are. Even with prime Gilbert Arenas, they couldn't get there. But the Wizards are a really bad team, so it's all good. Let's see who wins the finals in this year number 1 season. Clippers versus the Celtics. James Harden or Fear the Beard James Harden. I mean, James Harden or Jason Tatum. The Celtics win, and Jason Tatum comes back from an Achilles injury and wins finals MVP. Shout out JT, man. I just seen JB hooping with Packboy Max in Boston, so that was calm. All right, player retirements. LeBron trying to retire. No. None of y'all retiring, man. Come on. All right, draft lotteries here. This is very, very important. Let's see what happens here. As let's see where we are picking. We have the 7th. We're at 7. So right outside where I want to be. I need to be in that top 7. And we're actually gonna drop when we go to 8. So we might have to move up in this draft, unfortunately, to get the player I want. And I think at this point, if y'all know this up and coming draft, you know who I'm trying to get, bro. It's pretty obvious. We're gonna keep Brian Kiefer for now. He's decent ratings. And no matter what, I will be getting this player on the team. Let's see where he's mocked to. Yes, we are getting Elijah Arenas. We're trying to get his son, bro. I mean, that's the point. We're trying to get his son on the squad. That'd be pretty fire. Gilbert Arenas, Elijah Arenas on the same team. We just got to, man. It makes sense. I guess we'll kind of watch the first few picks of the draft to see what happens. Darren Peterson goes number 1. DeBance goes 2. 3 is Cam Boozer. Quintons goes 4. I think 5 I might have to trade out for, or we'll let one more go. There goes Nate Ament. So I think I'm going to have to try to move up here to 6. The Raptors have pick 6. I will give you pick number 8. And I will give you a second round pick. How does that sound? They're going to say no. We do have a lot of second round picks. 4 seconds. 5 second round picks does not get it done. Wow. I prefer to not trade a first round pick. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to hope and pray that Toronto doesn't take him right here. And they don't. So I am moving up to pick 7 now. I'll give all y'all all the second round picks now, man. Come on. 4 seconds. All right. Well, we can't. We're just going to hope and pray again because we can't get a trade done that the Hornets don't take him here. Of course they take him. Why wouldn't they take him? I'm gonna have to give up a first round pick and they get it done. Okay, so we have to trade a first round pick, unfortunately, and we do have a second round pick here. I guess I'll take Carter Knox, but unfortunately we do have to trade a first round pick, but it's fine. We do get Elijah Arenas on the squad. That's pretty dope. He's gonna be playing with his pops. We do have a little bit of cap space here in this off season. So what do we want to do with the squad, man? Our oldest player is Corey Kispert. So we have Elijah Arenas, or Gilbert Arenas. We have way too many shooting guards on the squad. He can actually play small forward because he is 6'10". So let's put that boy to the small forward position right there. So now we got Arenas, we got Carrington, Kispert. One of these guys gonna have to go, man. Don't even have a power forward on the roster. I slide Tari Eason a little contract. Does Tari Eason want? I ain't giving him 25 mil actually. He bugging. You know what? I'll give John Collins a little contract. Does John Collins want to come and play for the Wizards, huh? You know what? I'm cool with that. Let's bring in John Collins here to play power forward. I'll go out there. I'll grab my boy Nick Richards. We'll grab Nick Richards to play backup big. I'll sign Bogey here. See if I can get a little first round pick for him, low key, before he hits a nice little regression. He should land us a little pick or something. I'm gonna take Boogie Flanders and a Cleveland unprotected. That's calm. All right, let's go to play progression here. And let's see how much we upgrade. Okay, LeBron re-signs with Lakers for 1 year. KD joins the Rockets again. Harden, Duran. We get John Collins, obviously. Vucevic goes to the Cavs. That's calm. We do have some nice little play progression here. Sar goes up 3. Koulibaly up 3. Carrington up 4. Trey Johnson up 5. George, Whitmore. A lot of progression from our guys here. Very young team, man. But like, we trying to get a championship, man. We got to get Gilbert a chip in this video. That's the whole point, man, because he never won one in his career. Now that we got his son, maybe he got some extra motivation. You feel me? So if we were to make no moves, it would be Arenas, Trey Johnson, Koulibaly, Colin Sarr, and then Bub, Carrington, Keontae, George, Whitmore, Kispert, and Nick Richards. I want to get Elijah Arenas to play in his first year. Probably look to trade right now Whitmore or Kispert to get Arenas those extra minutes. So I think I would rather trade Whitmore, to be honest with you. Wow, so Houston's offering me 2026 unprotected Brooklyn pick, which could be very good. It's 3.5 stars trade value, and Clint Capella for Cam Whitmore and Will Riley. So I'm definitely going to be doing this trade for that Brooklyn pick for sure. We need to open up some roster space for some of our, for Elijah Arenas to come in here hoop. So now Arenas is probably gonna get that last spot. I am going to trade Capella, or I might just release him if I can't find a trade. I'm going to be trading Capella for Zeke Naji and a 2030 first round pick. So now we are going to be giving these last minutes to Elijah Arenas. He's going to get at least 12 minutes a night, 14 minutes a night. We'll go. That's calm. All right, we're going to run this lineup for now. Like I said, if we're not doing too much, or if I want to make a move for that superstar, we definitely will look to do that. 7 seconds is 4 stars. So let's get into Simmons. Game 1 of the season is a big time loss. Okay, we do get the Spurs back in game 2. Arenas 32-8. If this team wants to naturally develop into a good team, I will for sure let that happen. And I'm going to give them the chance to do that, man, as we put up 160 right there. 5 guys, 20 points. Gilbert with a trip dub. Hovering around a little under 500. Not having a good season whatsoever to start this year. Yeah, we're not too great. We're 10-15 to start this season, all the way down to the 9 seed once again. So yeah, not too good of a start, man. Not too good of a start. Gilbert's averaging 19 points, bro. I mean, Gilbert, what are we doing, bro? Deadline's here, and we're bad again. 21-32, not good whatsoever, man. We're gonna be sitting at the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference right now. Not hooping, man. Definitely not hooping. Yeah, Gilbert's still averaging 19 points, 10 assists though, which is really, really dope. Efficiencies there, 5 rebounds, so 19 and 10. I mean, that's good stats. I can't really complain about that. John Collins playing good. Alex Sarr, man. I mean, like, this is just pretty bad, bro. Pretty bad shit from Alex Sarr. Trey Johnson, I told y'all, he's almost 50, 40, 90, 49, 44, 85 splits, man. Koulibaly, really inefficient, really bad. Bub, pretty good season off the bench, actually. Keyshawn George, all right. Corey Kispert, Mr. Consistency. Elijah Arenas in his rookie season, 43, 36, 93 splits, so he's playing well. Like I said, I think I'm going to look to upgrade one of these positions, man. Wonder if I can get... How much would it cost me to get VJ Edgecombe on a squad, man? Here, let's talk to them about VJ Edgecombe. I'll give you AJ Johnson to start this trade. I will also be willing to probably give you Keyshawn George probably in this deal. They can't accept that. They can't take that. We'll have to take a player back, Johnny Broom. I'll give you our unprotected this year for Edgecombe. I will also, wow, that I don't want to give up that Brooklyn pick. I'll give you our pick this year. I will give you this other pick, and I'll give you 2 more first round picks from us and 1 more in 2029. Does get it done. Wow, so we land another young stud on this team. AJ Johnson, Keyshawn George, 4 first round picks, lands me VJ Edgecombe now to play that full-time shooting guard role, and he is an absolute demon. Y'all know how he get down, especially in 2K. He's having a really good season to start. Now we got Arenas, Edgecombe, Koulibaly, Colin Sarr, Trey Johnson, Bub, Carrington, Kispert, Richards, Arenas. But like I said, man, I could definitely look to move on from Bub. We do have to pay him at the end of this year. Same with Koulibaly. Or wait, no, Bub no, but Koulibaly we do have to pay at the end of this year. So you know what? I think we're just gonna run it like this for now. Whoa, 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 whoa! Y'all just gonna offer him to me for free? Bilal Koulibaly and John Collins gonna blame me Emob for nothing? Why does Emob only have 4 stars trade value, bruh? Let me get your first round pick too. Matter of fact, let me get that first round pick too. Malachi Branham. Yeah, all right, we're doing this trade, bro. Mega trade at the deadline of year 2, man. We're trying to get Gilbert a ring, bro, and this does it. Koulibaly, Collins, Malachi Branham in a 2nd round pick for Emob, and a 2026 Cleveland first. I'm doing this in a heartbeat. Welcome to the team, Evan Mobley. We had Evan Mobley last video. I ain't going to spoil it for y'all, but go check out last video where I traded everybody in the Brooklyn Nets. So now we have Elijah Arenas in the starting lineup. It's what I wanted to do all along, man. We have Gilbert Arenas, Edgecombe, Elijah Arenas, Evan Mobley, and Alex Sarr as a crazy front court. And you got Trey Johnson, Bub, Carrington, Kispert, Richards, off the bench, man. Really cracked 9-man going forward. And I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Let's sim a few games after the trade deadline with VJ Edgecombe and Evan Mobley. Yeah, look at Edgecombe, man. Look at Mobley, man. Gilbert actually has a true player to get the ball to now. And Mobley, which is going to be really good for him and good for the team, man. Let's see if we have some all-stars here, man. East all-stars, obviously going to say Gilbert Arenas. We don't have Evan Mobley, though. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Look at the wins now. Look at the wins, man. The wins going to start coming around, man, for sure. Gilbert, yeah. Trey Johnson. Okay. Gilbert. Look at Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr a little help in the front court now. He chilling. Hey, low-key. Miracle run to the finals this year. We doing it. All right, season's wrapping. Wem wins MVP in year number 2. You got AJ DeBance win Rookie of the Year with the damn Bulls. 6-man goes to Diddler, who won 6-man on back-to-back teams with 2 different teams, man. Getting passed around like a bad thought, you feel me? Wemby wins Depoy. CMB wins Most Improved. Giannis wins Clutch Player, Dagnall, And the Thunder win Coach of the Year once again, man. All-NBA first team you see here, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. We don't even have Mr. Gilbert Arenas on an All-NBA team. I mean, come on, bro, Gilbert. What are we doing, bro? All defensive first team. Look at that man. Alex Sarr, bro. All defensive first team. Average a steal and a half and 2.5 blocks, man. That's 4 stocks a game. Look at the math. 15 and 8 for the guy. Efficiency is dog shit, but it is what it is. And then surprisingly enough, we don't even have Emo on all defensive second team, but it's all good. We do have Elijah Arenas on all rookie first team. He averaged 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and he shot 42, 33, 93 splits. He putting up them 1,000 free throws a day. I can tell. Gilbert's making him put up 1,000 free throws a day. As for standings wise, we were the 10th seed, so we got a little work to do to make the playoffs if we want to. So let's see if we can do that. Now, if we do miss the playoffs, we have our own first round pick. So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we missed the playoffs. All right, quick look at stats at the end of the year. Gilbert was there, 20 points, 10 rebounds, same thing as he did before. Evan Mobley came in here averaging 17, 8, and 3.5. Saw Sarr's stats, Edgecombe, 14, 6, and 6, 51, 39, 85 splits. Trey Johnson is a demon. Bub Carrington got himself up to 40% off the bench. Elijah Arenas, you've seen his stats, and then Kispert shooting 43% from 3. He's a sniper, and then Nick Richards doing his thing. All right. Oh, didn't check team stats as well. Got to check my team stats for show. We had a top 7 offense. We went from a bottom offense in the league to top 7, which is absolutely beautiful. The defense, still really bad, surprisingly, with Evan Mobley and Alex Sarr, but I think that'll start to change a little bit as we progress. All right, we have a playing game against Atlanta Hawks. We need to beat them, so we're going to simcast it. We actually need to win 2 playing games in a row. So we're going to simcast. There's no way we get eliminated by the Atlanta Hawks here, and we might be getting eliminated. Let's jump in, let's simcast, and we'll see if we got a close game down the stretch, man. All right, so we're now in the game. Let's see if we can have a close one, or are we just going to get blown out? I mean, shit, I guess we're just going to get blown out. Okay, so never mind for jumping in. We lose by 10 points. We get eliminated by the Atlanta Hawks. Keegan Murray just dropped 30 in an elimination game, and Elijah Arenas, or Gilbert Arenas, had 15 points, bro. How do you let your son outplay you, bro? Come on. All right, so 2 years in the books. Kind of unfortunate as we can't make the playoffs, but I think this year 3 season, we're going to have something special going on. The Cavs made the finals without Evan Mobley, which is crazy. Bilal Coulibaly and John Collins, I guess, are better than Evan Mobley. Never mind, they lose in 5 games and SGA wins finals MVP. All right, so we're into this year 3 season, man. The thing with these rebuilds is you kind of just got to wait until at least the 3rd year to get going, because you got to wait for player progression, you know what I mean? Draft lottery is here, and look at that, baby. That Brooklyn pick is the #1 pick in the draft. That is what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. We get the #1 pick, man. A great trade. Also, Brian Keefe, you're getting your ass fired, bro. You can't make the playoffs with all-time player Gilbert Arenas. You're getting fired. So we're going to try to bring in Stoff. If we can't bring in Stoff, we're going to be bringing in old head D'Antoni to coach this team, and we're gonna be getting Michael Stoffer, best coach in the game. All right, so now we have the first pick in the draft, and yeah, you know who we're drafting. Actually, I don't know who we're gonna be drafting here, to be honest with you. Probably a small forward or a power forward on this squad, or a center, but Tyron Stokes is here. You know what? I know Tyron Stokes always so talented, he's so good, but I never drafted this guy, ever. I don't think I've ever drafted this guy, so I'm drafting him. I got Stokes last video. I'm not getting him again. Also have the 21st pick in the draft, and you know what? Since we're getting NBA players' sons, let's go get Kai and Anthony. I'm cool with that. We walk out of this draft class with Mika Muryanen. If y'all know how to pronounce his name, let me know in the comments down below, and a bunch of other rookies. I don't have Corey Kispert on a team anymore. I don't know where he went. I guess he just left us, which is kind of messed up because I've been praising him forever. So I guess we're bringing in the next best thing, which is Max Strus. I mean, they're essentially the same player. So now we got 1, 2, we got 3, 4. Oh, he's a shooting guard. I'm bugging. Hopefully, this is where we see a lot of green, as you see Karl-Anthony Towns signed with the Miami Heat, and Norman Powell went to the Suns. All right. Here we go. I'm hoping for a lot of green, and that's exactly what we see. Gilbert's up, Mobley's up, Sarr's up 4, Edgecombe up 3, Trey Johnson up 4. Look at Elijah Arenas, man. Up 6 overalls to an 83. He's an absolute stud. And this team, I think, is going to be really solid, man. So we were able to be the, what? We were the 10th seed. We missed the playoffs this year. I think we got to make it this year, bro. I don't think we have a choice, but I think we will. I think we're going to be really good. We got a new head coach coming in here. A lot of progression from our young guys. Arenas, Edgecombe, the son of Little Arenas, Evan Mobley, Sarr, and then Trey Johnson, Bub Carrington, Muryanen, Richards. All right, so you know what? I think we're going to trade AJ Green and Jalen Tyson. Try to get a better backup small forward for Elijah Arenas. We want to have a good backup at every single position, and Cam Johnson is a pretty good option, but I'm gonna settle with Cam Johnson. He's on 3-year deal. We can trade him at draft night if we want to, and that is going to be our rotation going into year number 3. Game 1 of the season is a dub. Type in the comments down below what record you think this team's gonna have at the end of this year. Team chemistry is a little bit low. I expect to get on track with some nice little wins here. I think we're going to be a really solid team this year. All right, 13-10 to start this year. A little, you know, I thought we were going to be hitting a different level. It's a little too early to tell. We're the 5th seed right now. Arenas 21-7 to start this year. How's his son doing? He's playing well, 11, 35 from 3. I'll see y'all boys at the trade deadline halfway through, hoping to be at least top 4 or 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. All right, deadline is here, and we're 34-18, so we did kind of get on track here after having a rough kind of start to the season. Take a look at the box scores, man. Everybody getting the spread scoring going. We are the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. A game behind the Charlotte Hornets, who they're hooping over there, man, in Charlotte, man. Best team in the league is the Houston Rockets. They got Nate Ament on the bench. That's pretty nasty. Player stats halfway through. Gilbert leading our team, man. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 50, 42, 83 splits. So again, very consistent from Gilbert Arenas in these 3 years so far. Alex Sarr, second leading scorer, 16, 7, and 2. Still can't shoot the 3. The 2 is getting a little bit better every year. Evan Mobley, 14.5, 8.5, 4. Good season for Mobley once again. Elijah Arenas, 13.5, 4, and 3. 54, 32, 88 splits. Wish that 3 would get up a little bit more. Trey Johnson off the bench. Absolute chicken, man. Almost 50, 40, 90. Edgecombe, really good. Carrington, good. The rookie, kind of having a rough start. Cam Johnson's pretty bad, actually. I might trade him. He's shooting sub 40. 30% from the line. That is not what I'm here for. But unfortunately here, we can't find a Cam Thomas trade. Juan Beringer is a pretty nice piece. Honestly, I think I would rather have him than Nick Richards. So you know what? I'm going to be making this trade for Juan Beringer, who should probably upgrade a little bit more. Our offense has dropped pretty significantly. We have a middle of the pack offense at 14. The defense, on the other hand, though, is top 5. We have top 5 defense with a 6th best point differential in the league. So we got to put it all together. I think we're very close to putting it all together, but we're not really there yet. Bub Carrington, we're going to extend right now for 35 mil. It's a lot of money off the bench, but I could look to trade him as well. I think we're going to be getting better as the second half of the season goes on. I think we are going to finish the 1 seed probably, if I had to guess. We did lose to that Heat team who is on top of it. East, they're really good too. Yeah, they got a good squad over there. They don't even have Tyler or Bam anymore. All right, year 3 in the books. Luke wins MVP of the league. Stokes wins Rookie of the Year. Maybe we should have drafted Stokes over to Mika, dude. But you know what? It's all good, man. Giddy, oh my God, dude. He is a thought, bro. 3rd different team for the Diddler in 3 years. And he's won 6th man of the year in every single team, bro. Like, what is going on? Wemby, Dash Daniels win most improved. And Ime Udoka in the Rockets win 62 games. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. Still no Gilbert Arenas. All defensive first team, all defensive second team. We see Alex Sarr again. We finished the 1 seed and we won 60 and 22. So we absolutely turned up in the second half of the year. 60-win team in year number 3 for this Washington Wizards squad, man. And this lineup is looking very frightening. I would not have to want to play this team in the playoffs, man. One more quick look at stats. Run it through real quick if y'all want to stop it and look. Philadelphia in round 1. Revenge series for Keyshawn George and VJ Edgecombe. Okay. And yeah, that's about it. All right, game number 1 is going to go to the Philadelphia 76ers. We get smoked right there. Elijah and Gilbert are our leading guys right there. Game number 2 is going to go to us. We get that win right back. Game number 3 is going to go to the Washington Wizards. Okay, here we go. Let's go up 3-1 in the series, and let's close it out in 5, and we do. All right, round 2 against the Orlando Magic, who have the same exact roster. They're starting TB Thomas Bryant at center. They literally have no center on their roster besides Thomas Bryant. So Alex Sarr and Evan Mobley, y'all better drop 50 every game. We lose game number 1 by 2 points, bro. Sarr shot 5 for 14 and 2 for 11. I trade him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I trade him. I'll literally trade him as we're down 2-0, bro. Yo, you can't make this up. Alex Sarr is weak as hell. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got Thomas Bryant guarding you, gonna shoot 2 for 11. And the Orlando Magic are gonna be giving us problems, bro. 1-point game. 3-point game, 50 seconds left. Let's hop in. First time seeing Gilbert on the court, man. Tie game, 45 seconds left. He's in there with his son, who's sitting in the corner right now. Here comes Gilbert. Gilbert downhill on Jalen Suggs. Oh my God! Gilbert Arenas. Did y'all see the pass? Gilbert coming around the screen. He said, hold this dot. Hold this dot. Hold that don't look pass. Oh my God. Up by 2:35 to go. Elijah Arenas gets blown by. I mean, that's good defense, boy. Your dad's gonna beat your ass after the game. 25 to go. Gilbert got nowhere to go. Steps it back on Suggs. Blows by him. Goes up with the left. He can't finish. 18 seconds to go. Orlando trying to go up 3-1 in the series. Jalen Suggs open on the 3. He's going to pull it. Jalen Suggs. He hits it. All right, 4.3 to go. Got to get a 3 right now or else we're going to be getting eliminated again. Into Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson over to Sarr for the tie. He hits it. Alex Sarr. Good shot, boy. Franz got 50. All right, OT. We in OT. Come on, man. Don't scam the game. 1-point game. All right, we're down by 1. They have the ball. We got to get a stop right here, man. Franz going downhill again. Nobody can stop him. Good block. The rookie with the rebound. We pushing to 30 on the clock, man. Get the ball to Gilbert. Gilbert attacking. Gilbert got nowhere to go. Gilbert got nowhere to go. Gilbert with the spin lane. No, he doesn't go up with it. Trey Johnson, 5 on the clock. Trey Johnson gets the screen. Clean look at the 3. He misses. No. Oh my God. That was such an open shot, man. And we are down 3-1, bro. Wow. Really good game. And we just can't get it done, bro. Can't believe Franz dropped 50 piece, bro. That's crazy. All right. We cutting this down to an 8-man, bro. 8-man for the last game. We're down 3-1. It's 61 team game down 3-0, bro. Sometimes 2K just be hating, bro. They just be hating. We can make a 3-0 comeback, man. If there's a team that can do it, it's going to be us. We're going to get game 4 at least, so we don't get swept. Gilbert 31-11. I mean, anything is possible in the realm of NBA 2K, bro. But apparently, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, we're down 13. Really bad fourth quarter. And we get eliminated in 5 games. A 60-win team loses to a 44-win Magic team, because apparently Franz Wagner is the best player in the league. Playoff stats, everyone actually hooped for us, to be honest. But we just had no answer for Franz, man. As Charlotte is in the NBA Finals, Charlotte wins in 5 games and LaMelo wins Finals MVP. And we're on to year number 4. Draft lottery, we end up not having a top pick in this draft. Michael Stauffer thought he was the key. He was in the regular season, but not in the offseason. We could not get the championship, man. In the playoffs, we didn't show up, man. Again, we're going to have good progression out of these guys. Qualifying, we're going to give Star the qualifying, but we are going to make sure that we do pay him. Want to get him locked up, and we are going to be able to get him on the squad as we lock him up on a big-time contract. All right, let's take a look at our roster again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have that small forward. We're going to have good progression out of the whole squad. Let's go sign a backup small forward. I'll bring in Dylan Brooks here. I will bring Corey Kispert back to the squad, make him a small forward, and that's going to be my backup 3. He's an 84 overall at small forward. So you know what? This got to be the year, right? Year 4 has got to be the year, man, for sure. KD goes to Philly. Donovan Mitchell and Steph Curry pair up in Cleveland. And again, we see Green, but not as much as I would like to. Edgecombe up 2, Sarr up 1, Trey Johnson up 1, Arenas up to an 87. So our starting lineup is going to be really, really good. Carrington's up. Murray up 6. The bench mob is looking really, really solid. I am not ending this video until we get Gilbert Arenas a championship. I promise you that, man. Starting lineup is going absolutely crazy. I mean, this team looks nasty on paper. And you got Trey, Bub, Murray Kispert. And we're going to have Burn J off the bench at the 10th man spot. I'm running it with the squad, man. I think it's good enough. We're going to find out. We won 60 games, so I don't want to change too much. I mean, let's see what happens, bro. We definitely have enough players to make a crazy trade. If we're halfway through and we want to make a superstar trade or go look for a superstar package, I can definitely try to put one out, because we do have a lot of young talent on this team to go out there and get another superstar. But if we're good enough to win with this squad, I'm going to keep it how it is. Preferably at the deadline, I want to have like 35, maybe 37 wins at the deadline is what we're aiming to. So I'll be monitoring it to see where we're at. We're 15-5 to start this season. Yeah, I mean, Gilbert's off to a 17 point. Gilbert's kind of, you know, his points are down, but it's fine, man. He's still our leader, I would say. We're the 2 seed right next to the team that won the NBA Finals last year. They added Chet Holmgren, the Charlotte Hornets. They nasty. OKC's the best team in the league. All right, deadline 36 and 13. So I said I want to be around 35 wins, right around where I said we were going to be. We're still the 2 seed, man. We still can't get up past Charlotte, man. Damn, man. I don't know. Can we beat Charlotte? Team look crazy, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The team looks wild. Very spread scoring ass team. Gilbert, Sarr, up to 37% from 3, which is good. Trey Johnson is up by 50, 40, 90. I was just waiting for it, man. Elijah Arenas, almost 40% from 3 as well. Edgecombe, really good. I mean, dude, everyone's playing really nasty, bro. But I think we can get to a different level, man. Should we go get 40-year-old Kevin Durant on the squad? I can trade him Bub Carrington low key, and I give you Corey Kispert and Bub Carrington for KD on a 1-year deal. Low key, I'm with that. And they agree to it straight up. Okay, so we trade Bub and Kispert, and we land KD on the squad, man. KD to get a championship for Elijah Arenas, bro. We gotta do it. Kevin Durant on a 1-year deal. Loki, can I extend him? Because I will. No, I can't. I'm going to extend Gilbert, though. All right, bet. So we add KD to the team at the deadline, man. We do trade away. We got to win this year because he's going to leave in free agency, bro. So this is like, we just traded Bub Carrington to try to win this year. So that's essentially what we just did. Cutting it down to a 9-man. And yeah, that's what we're doing for the rest of the season. 4.5 stars, perimeter centric. Let's go to the end of the year with Kevin Durant on a squad, man. Hopefully KD can get us over the top, man. 16 points right there, 18 points right there. I mean, like the guy, it's Kevin Durant at the end of the day. Now, is he KD of a few years ago? Absolutely not. In 2K, he regresses. He's only averaging 19. He's still shooting 40% from 3. So we are undefeated since of course, I say that and we lose to the Hornets by 30. That is really not a good sign that we lose to the Hornets by 30. That's scary, man. I don't like that. All right, year number 4 in the books, Melo. Hazel Melo for Jello wins MVP 27-10. For the kid, Cecile wins Rookie of the Year. Tyrone Stokes 6-man. Wemby Cole Pete, Cade Cunningham, and we won Coach of the Year, man. We won 62-20 with Michael Stauffer, man. So back-to-back 60-win seasons, bro, for this team. Still, no Gilbert Arenas on an All-NBA team. There's Bilal Coulibaly, who we did trade, and he's playing pretty well over there. But yeah, we are the 1 seed, obviously. We are the best team in the NBA by 2 games. We're up 3 games on Charlotte, which is really good. Let's take a quick look at stats, and then we can get into the sim. Y'all want to stop it and look at stats. KD led us in points. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys all in double figures and all around the same amount of points. Everyone's contributing to this team. We had the 2nd best offense in the NBA with the 5th best defense and the 2nd best point differential. I think we're the best team in the league, man. Here we go. Miami around number 1. They got Steph Castle and DeJounte Murray. We're not worried about that. We're going to be beating them in 5 games. We lost to Orlando last year, and they are running still no center. They got Jared Vanderbilt at the center position, so that should be a breeze. We're up 2-1, up 3-1, and we're going to be winning in 6 games. Yes, okay, so we're in the conference finals against who else but the Charlotte Hornets, who have only lost 1 game so far. So you got Gilbert against Melo, you got Edgecombe against Miller, you got Katie against Khan, Mobley against Chet, and Alex R against Mustafa Thames. Off the bench, they got Dash Daniels, I got Trey Johnson, Salam, we got Arenas. We are better in every position on the team. We should not lose. Game 1 does go to the Wizards. KD with 28. Let's go. Gilbert with 14 assists right there. Game number 2 is going to go to us. Can we get game 3? And we're going to be sweeping, winning in 5, winning in 6 against the Charlotte Hornets. We're in the NBA Finals, man, just like that. In this year 4 season to play, OKC. Gilbert wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Let's see if we can beat this 60-win OKC Thunder team. Let's check out their roster, man. Shea versus Gilbert. I'm giving it to Shea. We're better at shooting guard, better at small forward, better at power forward, better at center. They do have a Sir Thompson off the bench, but I ain't worried about it, man. Game 1 goes to the Washington Wizards. Gilbert with 34 right there. Can we get game 2? No, we cannot. If we went up 2-0, I was going to sim straight through, but you know we got a sim cast, man. Got to get game 3 here. No, bro. We're not going to be able to get game 3 unless we can make a miracle comeback in the 4th. No, we cannot. We go down 2-1 in the series. I'm cutting this down to an 8-man. I'm not playing around in the playoffs. We got to play our top guys. Our top 8's 87 plus, bro. It really is. All right. If we go down 3-1, it's over. This is the most important game of the video so far, and we have to win this, bro. We have to win this, and we are going to be up 20, and we're going to be getting this win. That's huge, bro. Come on. Elijah Arenas, man. 22 leading us. Let's go. Come on. You know how I said last game was the most important game? This is the most important game now of the video. To go up 3-2 in the series, man. Can we get it done? Can we get it done? Back and forth game going into the 4th. 3-point game, 2-point game, 3-point game, 2-point game. Let's hop in. Elijah Arenas with the free throw. First one is up and it is good. Good shit from Elijah Arenas. Big second free throw to tie the game and he hits both. Right now, Katie's got 25 in the game. Gilbert 28 and 8. And Shea's got 40. So we got to stop Shea in this last minute and a half. Gilbert guarding Shea. Miles Bridges misses the 3. Elijah Arenas pushing the ball up the court. Elijah Arenas over to Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert gonna pull the trigger. He gonna miss. Minute to go. J-Dub pushing the ball up the court. Over to SGA. SGA with Elijah Arenas guard him. SGA down. Pull up midi. Step through. And he misses. Go rebound by Alex Sarr. Arenas pushing the ball up the court. Baby Arenas. Over to Sarr. Sarr got a mismatch, bro. Attack that shit. Over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe, Miles Bridges on him. We got to start every position. Edgecombe go take the pull up 3. That's chicken. That's not chicken. He misses that shit. Shea with the ball. With Gilbert guarding. Back to Case and Wallace. Going to pull the 3. And of course, Kaysen Wallace hits the 3. Edgecombe can't hit a pull-up 3, but Kaysen can sure hit a 3. That's for damn sure. All right, we got KD back in the game. 25 on the clock. Elijah Arenas, or Gilbert Arenas all the way. He gonna get the lay, but we're still down by 1. Kaysen is at the line. He could definitely miss one of these, and he does miss the first. That's huge. All right, he hits the second one. Down by 2 with 22 on the clock. 15 seconds on the clock. Gilbert with Shea guarding him. Gilbert going to his left. Gilbert goes all the way. He misses the layup, bro. Like, Gilbert's punching that shit in real life, bro. Shea dropped 40. And we're down 3-2 in a series, man. All right, 3-2 series right here. We got to force a game 7. We had a really good start to the first quarter. We're up by double digits. We just got to hold this lead going into it. 11-point game, 10-point game, and we're going to be forcing a game 7. Here we go. Edgecombe 26 and 10, Gilbert 20 and 7. This is it, man. Game 7 of the NBA Finals, bro. You can't get much better than this. Leave it all on the table, man. Do not get blown out, bro. Leave it all on the table. We're down by double digits. We kind of bring it back and we're down by 15. 7-point game, 6-point game, 7-point game, and we're down 12. And of course, we lose by 16 points. We get eliminated. And it's another loss for us, man. Game 7 loss, man. You cannot make it up, bro. You cannot make it up, man. Best record in the league doesn't always mean you're going to win, unfortunately, as we lose in 7 games as the 1 seed in the NBA Finals. We do have the 5th pick in the draft, so that's cool. All right, 5th pick in the draft, we draft this Jay Clark guy. Let's see if I can give KD a contract. I don't think we're going to be able to. Actually, we can pay him. We can give KD another 1-year deal, and he is actually going to... Oh, we got to pay Edgecombe, though. I might not be able to get KD, actually. Hold on. Edgecombe, Trey Johnson, we need to get paid. Can I sign all 3 of them? No, I can't. So we're going to lose KD. I am going to get Trey Johnson and Edgecombe back on the team. I mean, that's obviously worth it. We're going to re-sign Burr J as well. Right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to player progression in this year 5 season or 4. I don't even sure what it is. Progression still going up, man. Boogie Flanders up 4. Kyan Anthony up 5. Murray Nens up 3. Up 2 for Edgecombe. Arenas is up to an 89. This team is actually on crack, bro. I don't know how we haven't won a ring yet, but like I said, we go in until we win, bro. It's as simple as that. So this is year number 5 for Gilbert. Hasn't really helped us, I mean, to get over the hump. I mean, we've won 60 games as a team, but our whole starting 5 is 90s. Edgecombe, Arenas, Mobley, Sar, Trey Johnson, Murray Nen, Boogie Flanders is a backup PG, and then we have a backup shooting guard, backup power forward, Burr J, backup center. Nothing has changed. We were 1 game away from the NBA Finals. So nothing's gonna change. If we lose this year, we might be in trouble because we might lose Evan Mobley. So all right, bro. So I went past the deadline because if you look at the screen, we haven't lost in like 3 months. I don't know what changed with this team, but there's our first loss in a long time. As we're coming up on the end of the season, and we might win 70 games. 69, 60, 70, and 12. Cooper Flag wins MVP. But yeah, we win. And look at my boy Mika Marionnet winning the 6th man of the year. We just needed some progression out of this team. 70 and 12 is absolutely diabolical, man. If we don't win the finals this year, I mean, we're 10 games up on Houston. We are 22 games up on the next best team. I mean, we're gonna roll through this Eastern Conference, bro. Team is looking absolutely crazy. I didn't trade Mobley at the deadline because we were winning so many games. And these were the final stats, man, on the year. Gilbert, Trey, Arenas shooting 50, 40, 90. Edgecombe, Sar. I mean, literally everybody on this team is playing outstanding. Best offense in the league, best defense in the league, best point differential by far. I'm running through this, bro. Oh my God, we almost just lost in 7. If we just lost in 7 to the Heat, I think my console would be going out the window. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. We literally almost just lost in that first round. Let's cut it to an 8-man for the playoffs just to not play any games. Charlotte, same team, but I mean, we won 70 games. We're going to sweep Charlotte. Conference finals against the Brooklyn Nets. Darren Peterson, Keyshawn George, bam. Team is not good. Not good enough, at least, to beat us, as we're going to be sweeping them into the NBA finals to get our revenge on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who, how many games did they win? They won 53 games. We won 70. We're winning this year. I promise. Did they have the same exact team? No, they lost some players, a lot of players, actually. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, and we are winning the conference finals. Type in the comments down below who you think is going to win finals MVP. Let's see who it is. And it is, of course, No Chill Gil. He get it on his podcast. He got something to talk about. 18 and 8, 50-50, 100 from the free throw line, and we get that championship in year number 5 with this team. No Chill Gil gets his ring. So it only took us 5 years to get this done, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 90s on the squad. Let me know if you want a part 2 to this. Let's get 60 likes on this video. Let's get 60 likes on this video, and I'll do a part 2 if y'all want to see it. Let me know in the comments down below. So No Chill Gil gets his ring, and there it is, man. Award history. 1-time champion for No Chill Gil, and we bring the Washington Wizards a championship. That's gonna cap it off, man. If you like videos like this, man, drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment down below what videos I want to see next. This channel is growing so quick. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all for popping out every single time I post. So keep doing that, and I'm gonna keep grinding for y'all. I don't even know what day this is on Daily Uploads, but we're gonna keep it up for y'all. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.